done tuning yet.
It's all right. This is a live show. You can tune and I'll talk.
I always say it, guitar
part
players
of it.
spend half their time tuning, the other half playing out of tune. Yeah.
I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. That should not be that way, though. Quentin,
Well, I'm
that's
just
a
saying,
beautiful guitar.
it's the nature of these instruments. They're imperfect, right? There's no, the physics of the guitar, the tempered scale, all of the parts, you can tune it perfectly for E, and then you switch over to a G and something's just not quite right.
Right.
It's just,
that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's things you can do for a setup to get your guitar to play and tune really, really well.
You get it in that you kind of tweak it just a little bit so it's passable, right? So,
but I've had gigs where with people, guitar players, that they never touch their guitar the entire night, and other guitar players
there's a word for those players
are tuning like every
jerks. That's what I call
they
them.
are.
Yeah, I don't like those people.
I don't like it either.
I'm like, what do you do? How are you doing? What's this witchcraft where you never have to retune your guitar? I think I told you the time I played with this cover band, and I was playing bass, and it was like classic rock, we're playing Stones and stuff like that.
Right.
And we're in between songs at like this beach resort area back on the East Coast. We're playing, and he wants to hit the next song, and I wanted to pause and just retune my bass. I'm sure I've told this story before.
I don't think so.
And he looks me dead in the face, serious as a heart attack, and he says, "We don't have time to tune. This is rock and roll." And I was like, "What?" I was like, am I in a cartoon or something? What is this?
That's
anyway,
good.
We don't have time to tune. This is acoustic letter. That sounds like a Blaze story, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, tell me about this guitar, Paul.
You love tuning, don't you?
I do. I love to try and play
He's
and
that
tune.
guy that likes to tune all the time.
I am. I'm like 15 minutes worth.
Well, Quentin.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Paul here, Music Village. We're in Bozeman, Montana, home of Gibson guitars. Today, J-185. Okay, we have not had one for so long, and it's really been a bummer because we love the J-185.
Yeah.
Finally have one. Okay, this is from the historic series. Okay, so J-185. It's a little bit smaller than a super jumbo, right? It's a maple guitar, maple back and sides historically. This is the 1952 kind of replica. It's got the torrefied top, Sitka, not Addy. That's what this guitar was at the time. It's kind of known for the Maltese bridge inlays there. Kind of a famous, inlay for the J-185.
Right, a distinctive feature of the original. This is that maple.
Maple back and sides, super thin finish, kind of a hand-rubbed, very thin finish.
It does. It has that vintage feel. It's not like that. You can feel a thick finish versus one where there's...
Plus the weight of it, you can feel, right? It feels
definitely
lighter.
in the weight, and then I think there's also a textural thing. When it's very heavy finish, it just feels, I don't know. It feels like my fingers are walking across a basketball court in a high school auditorium. I don't know if that makes sense.
I know what you mean. I like the thin finish. I do.
You can feel the wood, kind of the grain underneath this finish.
So J-185, 50s. I mean, it's a 50s guitar, and you'll find that guitar is on a lot of albums. It's so focused. Exactly.
I just want to play some.
Yeah. Everly Brothers, all that, a lot of that. I like it.
Yeah. No, I
see how balanced it is there?
No, I could hear some Everly Brothers coming out of this, maybe some Buddy Holly.
Totally. Cool guitar though. Like I said, a little bit smaller than a J200.
It is. I mean, and it's really noticeable too. I'm sorry, I get criticized for talking over you a lot, so I'm going to try and shut up and let you talk.
I thought it was the other way around.
It's either way. We talk because, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a conversation. This is how we normally are. If we were in a car riding to a gig somewhere,
exactly.
And it's not that we're trying to be rude to each other. We get excited, and we can't hold it in. We got to talk because we want to share our thoughts. But
exactly.
But in any case, the playability of this guitar is really nice because the J's, you feel like you're up there a bit.
Yeah, it's comfy.
But this one, you know, I can fit into this pocket, and again, I can get here and play. And the setup on this guitar is really nice. The action's really nice.
Good.
It's not as boomy as a 200,
Exactly.
but it's got some depth.
Balanced.
Yes.
See how balanced it is?
Yes.
People like this guitar for recording. It's such a great guitar to record.
Like it. Yeah, no,
Pretty cool. So, historical series, Gibson Custom Shop, 1952 J-185 in vintage sunburst. Super cool guitar. Quentin, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I know you want to close
Anything
it
else
out,
you
but
wanna say?
I'm just going to say this. You know, the one thing that I don't have yet in my collection is a Gibson.
Ooh.
And somebody asked, like, when are you going to get a Gibson? And I said, well, I'll tell you, you know, when the right one crosses my path
Yeah.
and, you know, all the finances
Yeah.
align and all that stuff. But I could see the
forgot about
185 being the type of Gibson that I would really like
Fits in
because it
your
fits.
arsenal.
It's not a dreadnought Martin like everything else I have, but it's not. I know everybody should own a J200,
Right.
but
Well, you can own two Gibsons,
that's
you know.
true. Oh gosh,
Well, that's
All
cool.
right.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah,
this
no,
one
I would-
inspired you a little bit.
I think this one I think is a great fit for guitar players who want an all-purpose guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you can finger pick it, you can flat pick it,
Cool.
and it just anyway. I don't know.
Well, good.
I'm
glad
impressed.
that's good to hear.
I'm impressed because I don't remember playing a
Quentin
185
is
for a while.
impressed, and I like that. I like when you're impressed.
Yeah.
It helps. All right, Quentin, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Paul.
everyone. Thanks for watching.